Marcus Samuelsson has been wowing the public with his cuisine and his charisma since 1995 when he came to America. He's the chef and co-owner of restaurant Aquavit in New York City. He was named top chef in New York City last year by the James Beard Foundation, and he's here to tell us about his new cookbook, Aquavit and the New Scandinavian Cuisine. Here's Marcus. So, Marcus, tell me about Gravlax.
Well, Gravlax is something that I'm raised with, that I've had in all types of form, but normally the word Gravlax really means, grav is actually, that means that you bury something, is grave, and lax is a Swedish word for salmon. But you can do it with beef, with vegetables, with bass, with any type of seafood you like.
And it's easy to cure, isn't it? You just use salt and sugar.
You know, in Scandinavia, throughout Scandinavia, there's always different types of Gravlax recipes. The most common is really 1 part of salt to 2 parts of sugar. But it could be 2.5 parts of sugar, it could be even 3 parts of sugar. And there's another curing method that is 50% sugar and 50% salt. So in Scandinavia, you're going to have, throughout the regions, you're going to have their own different versions of Gravlax.
And you like to put in some white peppercorns that are crushed a little and some dill?
We build this recipe that we're going to do. It's a pretty basic foundation. It's with white peppercorn, it's with dill, salt, and sugar. After that, you can add in ginger, you can add in cinnamon, caraway seeds. But this is a very basic
So it's very versatile.
It is, absolutely.
Great. Let's start by making the sauce.
All right. I'm going to put this aside here. That's a beautiful piece of fish there.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to start off with some mustard. Some honey mustard?
Honey mustard, and we're going to have a little bit classical Dijon mustard.
All right. So that's 2 tablespoons of honey mustard and a teaspoon of Dijon.
There you go. So you get, the honey's there for the sweetness, of course, and the Dijon is there. It has a little bit more heat to it. And I'm going to start stirring away here.
All right. And we want 2 teaspoons of sugar.
All right. And sometimes, actually, you know, I do the mustard sauce sometimes with grain mustard too, just to get a little more texture to it.
Great. And now we want a little white wine vinegar. This is a 1.5 tablespoons.
You want to whisk it well. I mean, you could do this in a blender. You want to whisk it well because you don't want to have those sugar pieces in there. Have any.
And the next ingredient was a big surprise. We have some strong coffee.
Hey, just like a good barbecue sauce, you can have coffee in. Mustard sure you want to have some coffee in too.
And is that your own special ingredient?
Absolutely. I mean, I wanted to have, there's a million, in Sweden you call this sauce actually a metodi sauce, hovmästar sauce. And there's a million different versions. But with having coffee in, you get a little bit more earth flavor in, a little bit more nice earthy flavor to it.
Delicious.
Are you going to pour in the oil for me here?
Oh.
This is the only tricky part.
You want it in a thin stream?
Yep.
All right. You tell me if I'm doing it right.
So this is just like if you would do mayonnaise by hand. You don't want to pour in too much. And I whisk this like an 8 here. Go back and forth. All right. All there. Beautiful. Add in some salt. Nice salt, yeah. Can feel it in your hands.
That's kosher salt. And black pepper.
Use some black pepper. Again, you get a little bit more heat with the black pepper. There you go. Some dill. All right. You know, we're gonna actually see here which dill we're gonna use. We got to be picky with the dill. So we take the green parts, and we can actually just gonna use this part. This part is great to use for your Gravlax.
Ah, so those are the stems.
Exactly.
So we're going to keep those stems.
We're going to chop in all the dill, and then we're going to slice our salmon. Gravlax is something that, for a Swedish person, that you really, really are raised with. It's one of the staples foods, you know. We eat more Gravlax than we eat smoked salmon. Smoked salmon is considered a little bit more fancier, a little bit more expensive food. But, you know, for me, pickling and preserving, curing something is something that is part of our culture. You know, we have to smoke our fish, we have to preserve our salmon in order for it to stay fresh. And it's something that I've done for years. And now it's great to be able to share the recipes with a lot of people.
The sauce is beautiful. See? Just gorgeous. What other kind of fish could we use other than salmon?
I would use bass. It's perfect. You have a great tuna here, and trout, then you want to cure it a little bit less. So it's basically any fish that your favorite fish, and sometimes trout is to be actually better even than salmon.
Oh, delicious.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
Here comes the Gravlax.
Since we can put it down, since it's still on the board already, and you can slice now Gravlax in a million different ways. And I can show 2-3 different ways to do it. You can actually start this way, backwards.
So you're starting going towards the tail.
Yeah. And the skin here is actually it's a great delicacy. It's something that tastes really, really good. And then you slice real thin here.
Oh, gorgeous.
I don't like the dark piece here, so that you take out from the beginning. This piece doesn't taste that good. Okay, we're going to do something nice with this.
All right, so you're cutting it into about inch-wide slices, and you're linking them together, and you're rolling it up. You're making a rose.
Can't afford real roses, but we can afford Gravlax roses.
Oh, they're better than real roses.
See?
Absolutely gorgeous.
And you can have a nice, rich rose. Plating.
Okay, so you're spreading it out in little I don't know, lines, I suppose. And then a dot. And then the rose.
Beautiful.
Goes right there.
And then some
gorgeous.
quick spread, and we're happy.
Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous.
Great.
Thank you so much, Marcus.
Thank you so much for having me.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Enjoyed it.